Okay. Once again, this is the second part of our training tonight. Let me quickly continue from where we stopped last time. So this is where we stopped last time. You can see that. Can you see my screen now, please? So can you see my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
That means we are done with education level. After that, you can add religion. You can add religion. You can just say, last time I told you that if you want to make it formal, not compulsory, you have to put required. If you choose required, that means that particular place, people must fill it. That's why you choose required. So, but I don't want to choose required, so I want to make it flexible. So now, the next thing is to just duplicate again, duplicate. So the same thing will be duplicated down. You edit it. So you now put what? You now put religion. You don't want to know religion of people. So what's the religion here? Islam. So I'm going to choose Islam as the first one. Now, Christianity, second one. Then traditional religion. Then we can now say others. You know, after traditional, we still have some other religion which Nigerians are not practicing. We have religions that Nigeria are not practicing. So religion like Hindus, we have religion like Hindus, we have some other religions that Nigeria are not common in Nigeria. So now after that, you can duplicate again. For this religion, I don't like the way it is. I have to start with calculator, but at least small letter. Let me start with calculator. So religion, at least okay, then we yes. Try it like this now. So that this is now religion. Let's not change it to what? That can change into probably education, occupational status. Occupational status. You know, there are some variables that you need to put in the qualification if you want to check or test some people's perception. So, like this one now, occupational status. Occupational status may not necessarily needed here. So, not be needed here. So now after this, we can now begin to look for people's perception now. So you can divide your work into two. This place now you can delete. You can delete this place now. You can delete that is. You can delete if you want to delete. So now with this thing now, you can divide this work into two. You can divide into two. You can divide it like this. This is another an add session. This will be session 2. You can put this one. So go and practice this yourself. We can add image to the beginning. Look at this beginning now. This beginning, we can add image. Look at this place. You can add image. You can add questions. So, but in this place, let me go and add, you can add team. You can customize team. Look at this, customize team. Let me go and customize team like this, team. How to customize team. So you can see where I'm coming from. I want to choose, I want to choose a color myself. Or I may use to choose the color. So I have to come here. I can use any color here. Look at all these specific colors. So I can look at what I'm doing and see which one is most likely to what I'm doing, most good to what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing now. I'm doing something that relate with what? That relate with something that relate with bread production. That is food. Something that relate with food. So is there anything food here? Nothing like food. I'm not seeing anything food. I'm seeing flour. I'm seeing high. I'm saying hi. Can I go to food? Can I go to party? See this party, wedding. Can you see wedding now? Can you see wedding this place? Wedding. Click on wedding. You can click on wedding. You can see so many things in wedding. Let's put, okay, this is food, food and dining. This is food. Yeah, this is food. This is food. Look at this food here. Look at this food here. Look at this drink. So look at something that I do with burger. This is burger, right? Can we look for bread? Can we look for bread? Can we look for bread? I think we cannot see bread, but we can use burger to represent the bread here. So we can just choose burger. Let's just choose this one. Choose this one. The inserts. When you insert, so it will come to this place as your tip. Can you see now? So can you see how beautiful it is? You can see the beauty of this thing now. So you can see the beauty of it. You can now close this place back, close it back. So you can now come to this place. So you can now begin to ask your questions. If you want to section, you want to put your work in section, you can add section. This section here, add section. So if you want to add video, you can add video. Maybe you want people to see video. If you want to add picture, you can add picture. And even what I did now, this customize I did now, is not compulsory that you did it. Customize in customize. Look at this customer. Are you okay? Are you there? Can you hear me, please? Are you on the same page with me, please?
Yeah, with you, sir.
All right, thank you. Good. So, and now this customize I pick now. In the customize, if you like, you can also reduce the header. You can reduce the header. Instead of 24, you can pick 20. You can pick 20. This is this header. This header can reduce. So, but let us pick 24 that we have picked before. So you can also come to this image, close the image, then choose another image. You can choose the image from your computer. So instead of film here, you can choose the image from your this upload. You can choose the image from the upload. You can go and look for the image from your computer. If you have a particular image that you want to show for your computer, so maybe you have a particular image I want to show your computer, you can go and pick an image on your computer. So let's see something like this. Let's see something like this. Maybe I pick this image. Maybe I use this image. Look at this image now. So I'm using this image as an example. So look at this image I pick. This image contains so many things. Look at this. So look at, can you see this image? So this is the image. And you can move the image like this. You can move it like this. You can move the image like this. So if you like, you can move it up. You can just go to anywhere you want to pick. Look at this image now. This image can say done. When you say done, then that image will apply immediately. It will apply immediately. Can you see the image now? Can you see the image? So this is the image of my daughter when I did my first degree convocation, and after I did my PhD convocation, the same daughter. So you can see. So you can use image, your personal image, instead of the computer image. So you can also change this one to what? You can highlight everything you have, you can highlight them and bold them. You can bold. So I bold it now. You see, I bold it now. It's bold. You can bold it now. You can also go back to your customized image, and change the header. So let's go back to another image. So you can see that you can choose for food and drink. So let's choose something like this. So maybe you can choose something like this. So something like this, insert something like this. So now we now close it back. So let's use this thing like this. So let's now go back to this place. You know, we have religion here. So you can go back to this place and begin to ask questions. You can say your questions now. So do you know the question? You can say, do you know about the production? So you want to know. The question here is that, okay, maybe you want people to know, or maybe you want people to support. Maybe your responses should be strongly agree, neutral, then disagree, something disagree. So probably people already know that there's a person of bread in the school or campus. So you want to ask them, you want to know some questions about the person of bread on campus. Probably you can just say, you can begin to write a statement. And your statement can be probably something like the bread. Hello? So the price, let's talk about the price of the bread. The price of the bread is moderate. So you want people to give you answer. You can say strongly what? Strongly agree. Strongly disagree. Undecided means neutral. You are neutral. Are you getting my points? So now you can now say strongly disagree. So also you can now say what? Strongly disagree. Sorry, it should be disagree. Disagree. The last one will now be strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. So that would be strongly disagree. So this so people will not want to know this answer does not come up. Why? Don't know why. Strongly disagree. Don't know why this answer does not come up. Is it my internet? Strongly.
Maybe because you are repeating what you have written before.
This place supposed to be strongly agree. Strongly agree. Our first answer should be strongly agree, then followed by agree, then undecided, disagree, then strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Yes. Yeah, thank you. That's the reason. So answer this one now. So now I hope it's okay now. The price of the bread is moderate. So that means you don't give people to say something about the price of bread. You want to know either the price of the bread is moderate or is higher. So if people say if something disagree with you, that means the price of the bread need adjustments. You can duplicate. Also, you can come out of this sentence and you say the size of the bread, this is the price. The size of the bread is what? Commensurate or commensurate commensurate with what? With the price. So that means the size of the bread. You know, the price is moderate. If the price is moderate, doesn't mean that the price is okay with the price. So the price could be 100 naira, 200 naira, 10 naira. Those are the price of the bread. So that means it's affordable. So we can say the price is affordable. Okay, the price of the bread, instead of moderate, you can say affordable. It's affordable. You can just say affordable. So why did we say the size of the bread commensurates with what? Commensurate with the price. Commensurates with the price. So that's another question. So another question can be, maybe you can duplicate. You can duplicate and say what? You can say what? You can say maybe the production is sufficient for every day. The production rate is sufficient for everyday usage, for everyday trace. I hope you are getting the logic now. So all these things, you are the one to think about what you want to put in the content of your questionnaire. So my own is to make sure that you convert into the link so that it will be very easy for you to administer in the town. So let us stop at this place. So from here now, you cannot do what? You cannot come to this place and say publish. You can come to publish and say publish. So when you publish, you can say anyone in your university. So you can now say, that means because I'm using the university email to do it. So anybody can see it, anybody can put it, you can now say publish. When we say publish, then that means it's already published now. So after being published, the next thing is what? Is to come to this side and say, is to come here and say, copy respondent link. Let's come here and say, okay. So this is the respondent link that respondent need to you can shorten it. You can shorten it, sorting. When you shorten it, becomes sorting, then you now copy the list. When you copy here, then you now come back to what? Your WhatsApp. You can now come back to your WhatsApp. So you can now come back to your WhatsApp and say, you can come back to your WhatsApp. Okay, this is the link in WhatsApp. But because that link in WhatsApp, you can now come back here. You can come and copy some of your wordings here and come back to this WhatsApp. You can now do like this. You can now place that that thing here. Then you can cut the link up. You can now go up here. You can now say something here with that. Please use the following link to respond to the questionnaire. That link is pasted here. So I cannot put to you. Can you now see? So, any question, please? Any question, please? Do you have any question, please? Hello? Please unmute yourself. Do you have any question, please?
Not for me, sir.
Okay, so if there's no question, that means what I've just taught you is clear to everybody. So I will share the recording on YouTube so I can watch the recording. When you watch the recording, then you can share the recording and like. So can we stop the recording if there's no question? Because I want to capture your question on recording. That's all, because your question may also benefit others. That's why I want to capture your question on recording. If you have any question, please, you can ask. Can I show you back? Let me show back my image. Can I show back the page where I teach you now? Are you all with me like this?
Yes, sir.